Have you ever put on an outfit that should work, but somehow it just doesn't? The colors are right, the pieces are fine, but the result feels heavy, dated, not quite you. It's a subtle feeling that can chip away at your confidence. This video isn't about weight or harsh judgments. It's about evolution, refining your style so it reflects the vibrant, intelligent woman you are today. We'll explore 5 common habits that can add unwanted visual weight or make your look feel stuck in the past. And I'll share elegant, modern alternatives that bring lightness, grace, and confidence back to your wardrobe. Let's begin your style refresh beautifully and powerfully. Number 1, the outdated habit versus the elegant principle. The outdated habit, hiding the body in shapeless, boxy garments. Our first style evolution addresses the most common trap that women of all ages, but especially over 50, can fall into. It is the instinct to hide our bodies, particularly our midsection, under clothing that is intentionally shapeless, boxy, and oversized. Let's picture it. A wide, untucked, boxy top worn over a pair of simple trousers. The intention behind this choice often comes from a place of insecurity, a desire for comfort, and to conceal areas we may feel self-conscious about. The great paradox is that this strategy almost always backfires. By draping a square or rectangular piece of fabric over the beautiful natural curves of a woman's body, you don't actually hide anything. You erase your shape entirely. The fabric hangs from the widest points, often the shoulders or the bust, and falls straight down, creating a silhouette that is wider and heavier than your natural form. Instead of gracefully skimming over your midsection, it can make your entire torso appear thicker and more rectangular. It's a look that can inadvertently feel frumpy and add years to our appearance, because it lacks life, shape, and vitality. It is a style born from a lack of confidence that, ironically, robs us of the very confidence we seek. The elegant principle, the power of defining a waistline. The elegant, transformative solution is to gently and strategically define your waist. I want to be very clear. This is not about cinching yourself into something uncomfortable or restrictive. It is about creating a subtle point of definition that reminds the eye that you have a beautiful feminine shape underneath your clothes. This single act is the fastest and most effective way to create a more balanced, more graceful, and visually lighter silhouette. Now, let's picture that same woman again. This time she is wearing a beautiful blouse that gently drapes, and she has used a simple French tuck, just tucking the very front of the blouse into her trousers. The effect is instantaneous and profound. Her waist is now visible, which visually separates her torso from her legs. This immediately makes her legs look longer, and her entire silhouette appear more poised and graceful. The practical takeaway is to embrace techniques that create this crucial point of definition. You have a multitude of beautiful, comfortable options. The artful tuck. The French tuck is your greatest ally for sweaters and blouses. It gives you shape without requiring you to tuck in your shirt tightly all the way around, which can feel bulky. For a crisp button-down shirt, a full tuck is often more elegant, creating a clean, polished line. The power of the belt. A beautiful leather belt is a transformative accessory. Don't think of it merely as something to hold up your trousers. Use it to cinch a simple shirt dress, or even a tunic-style top, to instantly create a waist. You can also wear a belt over a blazer or a long cardigan to create a chic, defined shape. A slim belt is often more versatile, but a wider belt can make a powerful statement. Choose garments with built-in shape. Look for pieces that are intelligently designed to create a waist for you, doing the work effortlessly. Wrap dresses and wrap tops are universally flattering because they cinch at the narrowest point and drape beautifully over the rest of the body. A well-cut blazer that is nipped in at the waist, rather than hanging straight and boxy, is another incredibly powerful piece. Even a simple fit and flare dress provides this beautiful built-in silhouette. By moving from the habit of hiding your shape to the principle of honoring it, you will look lighter, more polished, and infinitely more elegant. It is a powerful declaration of self-acceptance and confidence. Number 2, the outdated habit versus the elegant principle. The outdated habit. Unflattering proportions on the bottom half. Our second principle focuses on the lower body, an area where proportion and length can make or break an outfit's elegance. A common habit that can make us look dated and visually heavier is choosing trousers or skirts with unflattering proportions, particularly in their length. Let's visualize 2 common culprits that many of us have in our closets. First, the cropped pant that ends abruptly at the widest part of the calf. This is perhaps one of the most challenging lengths for any woman to wear. In fashion, there is a principle that you never want a hemline to end at the widest point of a body part. By ending the pant there, it visually shortens the leg and draws a horizontal line across the thickest point below the knee, making the leg appear stumpy and unbalanced. The second culprit is the bulky, pleated, or aggressively tapered trouser that is full at the hip and then narrows sharply at the ankle. A silhouette that can feel very stuck in a past decade and can add significant visual weight to the hip and thigh area. The problem with both of these styles is that they break up the graceful, natural line of the leg. They interrupt the beautiful fluid flow from hip to floor, which is the key to creating an illusion of height and grace. The elegant principle. Mastering the elongating lower body silhouette. The elegant solution is to choose trousers and skirts that create one long, clean, and unbroken vertical line. This is the secret to looking taller, slimmer, and more graceful, and it is a cornerstone of a modern, sophisticated wardrobe. Now, picture our woman again. She has swapped her ill-fitting cropped pants for a pair of beautifully tailored, full-length, wide-leg trousers. The trousers fit perfectly at her waist and fall in a clean, straight line to the floor, just grazing the top of her elegant loafers. The effect is breathtaking. Her legs look a mile long, and her entire silhouette is one of poised, fluid elegance. The practical takeaway is to become absolutely meticulous about the fit, fabric, and length of your trousers and skirts. Embrace full-length trousers. Invest in a great pair of wide-leg or straight-leg trousers. The fabric is key to their success. Look for materials with a beautiful drape, like wool crepe, flannel for cooler months, or a fluid tencel blend for warmer weather. These fabrics move with you and create a graceful flowing line. Master the hemline. The length is non-negotiable and the most common mistake people make. Take your shoes with you to the tailor. Your full-length trousers should be hemmed to about a ½ inch from the floor with the shoes you intend to wear. This creates that beautiful, leg-lengthening puddle break and looks incredibly expensive. Understand the power of the rise. The rise of a trouser, where it sits on your waist, is a powerful tool. A high-rise trouser, which sits at your natural waist, is the most effective choice for elongating the leg line, especially when paired with a tucked-in top. It makes your legs appear to start higher up, creating a more balanced and elegant proportion. If you love cropped, choose wisely. If you enjoy a cropped pant for warmer weather, ensure the hem hits at a flattering point. The most elegant cropped length is just above the ankle bone, revealing and highlighting the slimmest part of your leg. This is known as the ankle pant, and it can look very chic when styled with the right elegant flats or loafers. By choosing lower body pieces that create a long, clean, and intentional line, you are creating a foundation of pure, effortless elegance that will serve you beautifully. If you are finding this guide to be valuable, please take a moment to like this video. It truly helps our channel and allows other women on this journey of style evolution to find us. And please, I would be so interested to hear from you. What is one style principle you swear by for looking and feeling your best? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Number 3, the outdated habit versus the elegant principle. The outdated habit, an over-reliance on high rounded necklines. Our third style evolution is a subtle but incredibly powerful one. It is the habit of defaulting to high rounded necklines, specifically the standard crew neck t-shirt or sweater, for the majority of our tops. Let's picture a simple, classic outfit, a basic round-necked t-shirt and a pair of trousers. While there is nothing inherently wrong with this, a high crew neck can sometimes create a blocky, constricted look. For women with a fuller bust, a shorter neck, or broader shoulders, it can visually shorten the neck and create an unbroken wide expanse of fabric across the chest, which can add significant visual weight. It lacks a certain openness and grace. Because it is the most basic and common neckline, it can often read as purely functional and utilitarian, rather than as a deliberate and elegant style choice. The elegant principle, the grace and power of an open neckline. The elegant, transformative solution is to embrace the power of a more open neckline. By showing a little more skin in the décolletage area, the beautiful expanse of the neck, the collarbones, and the upper chest, you can instantly create a look that is lighter, more feminine, and far more flattering. This is not about being revealing, it is about creating space and light around your face. Now, let's reimagine our woman. She has swapped her round-necked t-shirt for a beautiful V-neck top in a similar color. The difference is immediate and striking. The V shape of the neckline creates a strong, downward-pointing arrow, which draws the eye vertically, not horizontally. This has a powerful elongating effect on her neck and her entire torso. It breaks up the block of fabric on her chest, creating a more balanced and visually slimmer look. It beautifully frames her face and highlights her collarbones, which are one of the most elegant and timeless features of a woman's body, remaining beautiful at any age. The practical takeaway is to consciously incorporate more open necklines into your wardrobe. You have a variety of beautiful, elegant options to explore. The classic V-neck. This is your most powerful tool for elongation. It works beautifully in t-shirts, sweaters, blouses, and dresses. You can choose a shallow V for a more conservative look, or a slightly deeper V to create a more dramatic line. The soft scoop neck. A gentle, rounded scoop neck is a softer, more feminine alternative to the V-neck, but still provides that beautiful openness that highlights the collarbones and elongates the neck. The elegant boat neck. This wide neckline, which runs from shoulder to shoulder, is incredibly chic and has a timeless Parisian feel. It draws the eye horizontally, which can be wonderful for balancing a pear-shaped figure, and it beautifully frames the neck and shoulders. It was a favorite of style icons like Audrey Hepburn for a reason. The open collared shirt. One of the most elegant and powerful moves is to simply take your classic button-down shirt and unbutton the top 2 or 3 buttons, creating your own perfect, customized V-neck line. This looks confident, relaxed, and effortlessly stylish. By consciously choosing these more open styles, you will look lighter, more poised, and you will be beautifully celebrating one of the most elegant parts of your body. Number 4. The outdated habit versus the elegant principle. The outdated habit, wearing dated or frumpy, finishing pieces. This next habit concerns the pieces we often throw on last, without much thought. Our cardigans and jackets. The habit that can instantly add visual weight and date a look is the reliance on finishing pieces with unflattering, outdated silhouettes. Let's visualize 2 common offenders that many of us have owned at some point. The first is the short, boxy, often thin-knit cardigan that hits right at the widest part of the hips. This piece was ubiquitous for many years, often worn buttoned up as a top. Its silhouette, however, does very little for a woman's shape. The short length can visually chop the body in half, and the boxy cut can add width without providing any structure or grace. The second offender is the overly trendy or poorly fitting denim jacket, perhaps one that is too distressed, too embellished, or has a shrunken boxy shape from a bygone era. These pieces can feel like a casual afterthought rather than an intentional part of a polished look, and can make an entire outfit feel dated. The elegant principle, the modern authority of the third piece. The elegant solution is to be just as intentional with your final layer as you are with the rest of your outfit. A modern, well-structured third piece is the secret weapon of all truly stylish women. It has the power to pull an entire look together, create a sleek, slimming vertical line, and add a dose of instant polish and authority. Now, picture our woman again. Instead of her short, boxy cardigan, she has slipped on a beautiful long-line cardigan made from a fine-gauge merino wool that flows to her mid-thigh. Or she has swapped her dated denim jacket for a sharp, impeccably tailored navy blazer. The transformation is complete and powerful. The long cardigan creates two beautiful slimming columns of color down the front of her body. A powerful visual trick for looking taller and leaner. The blazer adds a powerful structure that makes her look poised, confident, and utterly in control. The practical takeaway is to invest in a small, curated collection of high-quality, modern third pieces. The modern blazer. As we've discussed in previous videos, a well-fitting blazer in navy, black, or camel is a non-negotiable. Look for a single-breasted style that is slightly longer, hitting at the hip bone rather than the high hip for the most modern and elongating look. The long-line cardigan or duster. Instead of a short cardigan, opt for a longer style that hits at the mid-thigh or even the knee. This creates a much more graceful and sophisticated effect. Choose one in a luxurious knit like merino wool or a cashmere blend. The classic trench coat. For a timeless all-weather option, the trench coat is unparalleled. Its classic lines and belted waist are eternally flattering and add a layer of effortless European chic to any look. The elevated denim jacket. If you love a denim jacket, choose a classic, timeless style. Look for a dark wash, a fit that is not too boxy and hits at the hip, and minimal distressing or details. By choosing your final layer with intention, you are not just adding warmth, you are completing your look with a powerful statement of modern elegance. If you are enjoying this guide and feel it is helping you on your style journey, we would be so honored if you would subscribe to our channel. We are dedicated to creating content that empowers and inspires women over 50, and we would love for you to be part of our incredible community. Number 5, the outdated habit versus the elegant principle. The outdated habit, neglecting the small details that add polish. Our final principle is perhaps the most important, as it concerns the small, crucial details that can make or break an entire look. The habit that can undermine even the most beautiful outfit is a neglect of the finishing touches. Let's imagine a woman wearing a lovely cashmere sweater and beautifully tailored trousers. Her core garments are perfect, but she is carrying a slouchy, worn-out handbag that collapses into a puddle. Her shoes, while comfortable, are scuffed and have lost their shape. Her jewelry is an afterthought or absent altogether. These small points of neglect, when added up, can cause the entire look to feel unfinished, dated, and can project an air of not caring. It can subtly erase all the effort and investment put into the main garments, leaving an impression that is less than elegant. The elegant principle, the art of a polished and intentional finish. The elegant solution is to understand that true timeless style lies in the details. An elegant woman knows that her accessories, her shoes, and her grooming are not afterthoughts. They are integral parts of her nonverbal communication with the world. A polished finish is what signals that her look is intentional, considered, and a reflection of her own self-respect. Now, let's picture our woman one last time. She is wearing the same beautiful sweater and trousers, but this time she is carrying a structured leather handbag that holds its shape. She is wearing a pair of classic, elegant leather loafers that are both comfortable and chic, and they are beautifully polished. She has added a simple, beautiful silk scarf at her neck that brings a touch of color to her face, and is wearing a pair of classic, understated pearl or gold earrings. The difference is night and day. She now looks impeccably chic, confident, and modern from head to toe. The practical takeaway is to treat your finishing touches as the crucial final step in getting dressed. Build a small, curated collection of elegant essentials. Invest in a structured handbag. As we've explored before, a bag with structure and made from quality materials instantly adds polish and a sense of order. Build a wardrobe of stylishly comfortable shoes. You never have to wear heels to be elegant. Invest in beautiful and comfortable leather loafers, pointed toe flats, minimalist sneakers, and classic ankle boots. Ensure they are always kept clean and polished. Cultivate a signature accessory. This could be a collection of beautiful silk scarves, a classic watch that you wear every day, or a simple strand of pearls. One beautiful intentional accessory is more powerful than a handful of cheap, trendy ones. Pay attention to grooming. These are the details on your person. Ensure your hair is styled in a way that makes you feel confident. Your nails are neat and cared for, and your makeup, if you wear it, is fresh and enhances your features rather than masking them. The final check. Before you leave the house, take a moment to look at yourself in a full-length mirror. Not to criticize, but to appreciate. Do a quick scan for any loose threads, scuffed shoes, or anything out of place. This final moment of intention is the seal on your elegant presentation. These final details are the true language of elegance. They are the quiet signals that you are a woman who values herself and who approaches every aspect of her life with intention and grace. Thank you for being such an amazing part of this community. Your inspiration fuels my passion, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please show some love by liking it and subscribing for more style guides and outfit ideas. Your support is so greatly appreciated. Until next time, dress with joy and carry yourself with the elegance you deserve.